Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses Gang, and we are on episode 38 of the Like It or Not podcast. Gang. So I'm waiting on my co-host, but I will tell you this. We got a lot of pleasant surprises. We got a lot of must needed changes, and we have a lot of things that are going to go into a positive direction. Now, a lot of you guys may or may not know my demeanor, man. I'm feeling exceptional today. Why? Because I got that I got the studio back up. Yes, sir. So what does that mean? I'm about to start getting in that booth, doing some good music, changing these vibes, and doing what needs to be done now. One of the surprises, we're having a female co-host come on the pod. Yes, I know we're supposed to kick it like we kick it as bros. But at the end of the day, yes, I know it's a broadcast. I know we're supposed to come here just to talk our stuff and get a lot. But man, we need some of that feminine energy, man. We need some of that balance, some of that spiritual healing. And you can't do anything better than include a beautiful woman in the pod. That's a fact. Okay. At the end of the day, that's one of our first changes. The second change that we're going to do is we are no longer, well, I don't want to use the words no longer, but we're going to cut down the lives. We're going to keep the videos rolling, but to compensate you guys, we are going to be doing more videos, more content, reactions, and we're gonna do something called Family Fridays, okay? Which is gonna be story times with me and Cadillac Daddy Trade D as far as some of the things that we got into in the south side of Chicago. Very important information that you need to know. It's gonna be fun, funny, entertaining, and all those things. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things. I've known this guy for my whole life. So we have a lot of stories. It's never gonna be able to end. It's gonna be good times. It's gonna be bad times. It's gonna be tragedies, traumas. We're gonna be talking about how when our grandmother passed away. We're gonna be talking about Christmases and domestic violences. We're gonna be talking about how we got money and how we did this with females. It's gonna be a very, very important part of the pod. And then the last thing that I do want to tell you is we're going to be moving the pod to a different platform. Now, when I say we're going to be moving the pod, it's not to say that we're going to stop uploading on this channel, but there's another channel called We the Bang TV 2, which I'm going to change the name of that eventually. But the link is in all the descriptions. Okay? So at some point we're going to be uploading on there exclusively, but just got to stay tuned for all the changes. And if you're a real supporter, if you're a real like it or not watcher, then there's not going to be anything that should really affect your life, okay? Because you're going to be able to go with the flow and you're going to be in the know. And that's pretty much all the announcements, man. That's pretty much all the announcements. And if you feel like you could be a good fit and you have something to contribute to the pod, as long as you have a cool personality and you know you're good at following instructions as far as what we expect and what can and cannot be said and done on the pod, I
I'm
mean,
sorry about
then
this.
you're gonna be a good fit. So make sure you tap in. But let's get it. And a lot of the pod, when we bring that third person on, we're going to be live on Instagram. So you're still gonna be able to get your fix. But we're going to be doing things a little bit different. Make sure you follow both of us on Instagram. Make sure if you have a Facebook, you follow both of us on Facebook, and you're not going to miss anything. Okay, but that's it, man.
Yeah. Right on. Man, I'm sorry, kind of busy. You know, it's Sunday. I got a lot of shit going on.
Hey, it is what it is, man. But it's still gonna be fruitful. You're going to see the numbers go up. You're gonna see a lot more interaction. You're gonna see niggas getting real cocky in this bitch because things are gonna be moving a lot faster and a lot better in the direction of success. Like it or not. R.P. Kevin Samuels. Well, other than that, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be similar content. We're still gonna be talking about what we're gonna be talking about, but it's just gonna be better. How it's supposed to be, evolution. Evolution rules all. Not trying to get you emo, but it's time to Evo. You feel me? So, the first thing that we need to discuss is
Don't be a dumbass. Nah,
that is correct. Don't be a dumbass. Now we got. Now you know what? I will say this. I love white people. I love black people. I love Asian people and all the people of the Portuguese and Spanish speaking countries, Indians, Jewish people, everybody. But at the end of the day, there was a white guy named Tanner Cook, a YouTuber, happened a couple weeks ago. He actually got shot by a person that he was trying to pull a prank on. And the reason that I led with me saying, what'd you say? Okay, so the reason why I led with telling you all the races that I love and showing you that I'm not a racist is, to be very honest, I would have expected a black dude to get shot over a YouTube prank over a white guy because of the senseless violence that black people experience and because it's so much easier to get away with shooting a black man in America than a white man in America, let's just be honest. But the fact that a white guy got shot is very surprising to me, and it it, it makes me feel a lot of comfort in the way that when white people do things that make them successful, and when white people do things that make them suits. So the fact that a white guy got shot, it makes me feel like my black people are going to take heed and be careful and not do the same thing that this white guy did. Because had it been a black guy that got shot, a white guy or a Mexican guy or an Asian guy or a black guy would still feel the balls to be able to actually do that same thing. Okay? That's why I say I find comfort in this man getting shot. Now, I want to say I didn't do any research on this because I kind of don't give a fuck. And because sometimes research messes up my message. But I do want to say, then after I finish this, I'm going to just go ahead and let you have the floor. There's a difference between a prank and just being an asshole on camera, okay? And
and
9 times out of 10, this
he
nigga
was
did
doing
something
both.
that was just
He was
being
doing
an
both, by the
ass.
way.
So, okay, so it wasn't actually a prank.
No, he was pranking, but he was kind of being an asshole about it at the same time.
Okay, okay. Now, I do want to give you three examples.
Because it
Pulling
honestly, if
somebody's hair is not a prank. It's pulling somebody's hair. It's just being an asshole. Putting a bucket on somebody's hair, I mean, on a bucket on somebody's head and running away is not a prank. That's just being an asshole. Now, if let's say if you were to make a call and you were like, hell no, that's not my baby. It's this dude's baby. You probably That's a prank. It's just a joke. It's nothing serious that you didn't physically harm anybody and their life's not gonna be changed. That's a prank. But what he did, nine times out of 10, it's not a prank. Breaking somebody's phone and buying them a new phone is not a prank. It's just being an asshole. So just keep that in mind before you do a prank. Actually learn the
Hold
definition of a prank.
And not only that, everybody can't joke with. Everybody can't take a joke. Everybody don't have that sense of humor.
Hmm.
So when you do certain shit, when you do certain shit, don't be surprised.
And then the messed up thing about it is this dude is going to monetize this situation when he could have lost his life. And there's just like I said, when white people do shit, whether they're successful or unsuccessful in their endeavor, most people follow suit. The fact that this nigga got shot and he's gonna get millions of more views because he got shot and survived. It's still a lot of possibility that there's gonna be some stupid people who do the same stupid shit and try
Yep.
not to get shot.
Don't be surprised if it happens.
Hey, it's the I don't want to speak that into anybody's existence, but I
I
think you
don't.
said it
I don't.
best. You said it the best.
I don't. I don't. I don't say it with ill intent or something. I'm saying do not
No,
do that.
that's mathematics. What you just spoke. That's science, my
Like,
nigga.
don't be surprised. It's gonna happen. And not only that, people people that's doing the shooting, they want to do it anyway.
They okay.
They
I'm
want to
glad you
do
said
it.
that. They want to do it. They don't feel any remorse.
And they give them a reason to be like, hey, if he shouldn't did such and such, I wouldn't have to pull it on him. But since he did such and such, I had to pull it on him. People and it's like it is people that get up in the morning and want to prank people and play games. There's a dark side of this. It's people that wake
Hmm.
up and want to kill.
Thank you, thank you. It's people who I call them they come from somewhere called the wishing nigga woods. Okay, they wake up and they wish a nigga would. They had a just think about this, bro. Only only 20% of men have consistent sex. Okay, and most of those guys, when I say most, I say 51% of those guys are in relationships. And a lot of those, so the rest, think about it like they masturbated today and they wanted pussy and they couldn't get it. A lot of those guys just got out of a bad relationship and they're masturbating. And 51% of that 20% that's getting consistent pussy that's in a relationship are in bad relationships. So you're either gonna run into a nigga that just got in a fight with their girlfriend or just got out of fight with their girlfriend and just lost their relationship, or a person that can't get pussy. So most men are mad. Okay? Stop fucking with people. That's all. It's simple math, bro. Simple math. Stop fucking with people, especially coloreds, especially the minorities. You can play with white niggas like that. White guys understand certain trajectories of certain situations. White guys have things to lose, and they also understand people know they're not gonna get locked up. So just don't fuck with anybody. If it's a prank, let it be a prank. But don't fuck with
Prank your homeboys, prank your friends. Don't prank random people.
the best thing, bro. That's the you hit it right on the nail, bro. When I was younger and I started selling weed, you know who I start selling weed to first? My friends. People who I knew wouldn't call the police on me or get me locked up. Then and I ran out of my friends and all their friends bought weed from me. Then I went to the strangers. But you can't run out. And your friends will forgive you. and they're probably not gonna shoot you. Okay, do that. And like I said, I'm gonna reiterate: learn the actual definition of a prank, because people don't get shot for pranks. He didn't prank that man. 9 times out of 10, it was a man who shot him. 9 times out of 10, it was a man who just got in an argument with his girlfriend.
The thing is, he kept provoking the guy. The dude said he said what he said, and he it was that look is like, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Then when he pulled it out and it's just a joke, too late. It's just a
You
prank.
wanna?
Nah, I don't do it to you because you got the camera. I don't do it to you, guy. Where the cameraman at?
I want to do it on camera so I can get off.
Mm-hmm.
You legally provoked this, and just like Eminem said, I'm gonna invite you on Jerry Springer just to beat you legally. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you another example. If you look it up right now, it's more than likely still gonna be on YouTube. It was a guy who was walking up to people, and the prank was he was walking up to people and saying, "Can you kiss my ass?" That's not a prank. He got punched in his mouth so hard, his tooth went through his lip. That's not a joke. His bottom tooth right here went through his. It was a white guy. A black dude punched him. It was here in California on the beach. I believe it was in Venice Beach. That walking up to people and asking them to kiss your ass is not a prank. And you got a little donkey, a little Shrek toy in your pocket. That's not a prank. You just directly disrespected this nigga. That's not. That's not a prank. That's just straight up being an asshole. That's just straight up disrespect. So words hurt, man, but bullets hurt more.
Even that dude, that big tall black dude, buff dude, Toronto. I will fuck your wife, long dick style. He
That's
stopped
not a prank.
that shit.
He stopped
He got
doing that.
he st- a dude put a gun to his head. He was about to do me like I will kill you in front of my wife. The only reason he didn't, so he could continue having sex with his wife. The only reason he didn't kill that nigga, so he could continue to have sex with his own wife.
Exactly. Think about this. Will and
And he,
Jada. Do you really want to get Will and Jada? You don't want to get Will and Jada. You don't want to get Chris Rock, bro. Chris Rock is a comedian. He got paid millions of dollars to tell that joke that he told. You're not gonna get paid millions of dollars to prank anybody on YouTube. Hopefully you will. Actually, I'm gonna speak that into whoever's existence is watching this. But at the end of the day, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it because it's a lot of Wills. There's a lot of Will Smiths out here, man. It's a lot of Will Smiths out here. It's a lot of Will Smiths. It's not enough Kevin Samuels. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
mm-hmm.
So
See,
just everybody is everybody doesn't think everything is funny. Go back to the mathematics I gave you. Most guys are not having consistent sex, and the guys who are having consistent sex just got in a fucking fight with their girlfriend. That's all you need to know. All right.
Hold on, not even that. Go go back to that thing you just said. You got some guys that get consistent sex by multiple different females. So he's balancing out 5 to 6 different personalities,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to do that. And he probably fighting with one of them. He probably got 10 of them happy emojis, and but fighting with one. He fighting with one,
Exactly.
but getting 20 different hearts and smiley faces from the others. But that one is just pissing him off. Like he looking at his phone, looking at the message the bitch. Like, damn, can you act like these other ones?
I'm gonna cut this bitch off, but she got that washing machine. Damn, I only got one more Mexican in my roster. I can't even do that. Damn, I gotta keep this bitch.
I'm keeping
this
it to
bitch
like
wash
a
my
free place.
laundry. This bitch cooks. This bitch drives me places. And this bitch will give me $40 if I ask her. I can't. Which one should I cut off? I can't handle all of these bitches. Organization skills. But at the end of the day, what I do recommend though, I would have to say this. You just gave me an epiphany, bro. Leave the pranks to the female. Let the women prank. Cause nobody's gonna shoot a female.
And
Nobody's
they
gonna
look
punch a
cute doing it.
female.
They look
Huh?
cute doing it.
And they look exactly. And nobody's gonna expect a female to prank them because that's just not common.
You know
Like
what I
half
like
the
though?
time I'm walking around LA, I expect somebody to prank me because it's LA.
Oh, you know what? You know what I like though? The little prankster that's up, walk around like he's on the phone in the store
I
talking.
hate that nigga. The red dude.
Let's get look, let's
On
get
God,
loose
I'll try, buddy ass. What you say, nigga? Huh?
on
No,
the
I'm on the
phone.
phone. His gold fake as a motherfucker. She knows. Huh? Oh no,
On
I'm
the
on the
phone.
phone. Like,
that
bro,
dude cool though. That's literally a prank because he's just talking out loud.
exactly. That's a see. You know the score, bro.
He's
That's a
talking out
prank.
loud. That's he's talking out loud. You know what he's yeah. So yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I like about him because he ain't physically hurt nobody.
He always gets beat up though. He does that shit in gyms. I'm like, nigga.
Like I
It's
said,
not
it's
the I'm
funny because he's just
Tyrone.
saying shit out loud.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing when you got to do like this. Like, hey, I'm on the phone. Like, oh shit, he on the phone.
Yeah, bro, cause I have some wild ass conversations and I really talk on the phone like I'm in the room by myself when I'm really on the bus or I'm walking on the street past some dangerous people and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?" And I'm like, "No, I'm actually who is that in the background? Who?" Or I'll be on the speaker. Can you tell that bitch to back the fuck up? Asking you when the bus coming, she don't have a phone, she can't Google it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That was one of the blood homies. That was the big homie, bro. That wasn't a female. He might sound like a female,
I
but
can't tell that to him. I can't tell it to him.
well, you about to get me in all kind of situations I can't get myself out of. I gotta walk down this street 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. What else you got, man?
Hold on.
Hey man, we appreciate those likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that when you finish
Hold
watching
on.
this
I'm trying
video,
to I'm trying to catch the score of the game real quick.
when you finish watching this video, make sure you go to the beginning of the video because there was some very important announcements that everyone needs to be aware of as far as us changing our format, timing, even the channel. Like I said, I'm not shutting the channel down, but it's going to be a lot of important changes and it's going to be a lot of important music. Oh my, I'm about to make love to my microphone in about 2 hours. I'm about to have some brand new music. I know I've been slacking with the music, but I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna bless you, and I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna come out with one more mixtape before I start getting on my lyrical stuff. I know I keep on saying I'm gonna come on with the lyrical. I'm gonna get back with the Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna hit you with some more Future. I'm gonna hit you with some more Gucci Mane type music. But then it's back to old Aaron Moses. It's not even old Aaron Moses. It's new Aaron Moses. Cause my lyrics only get better. I'm a vampire. The older a vampire gets, the stronger a vampire gets. Gang. You already can't OW. But while we're waiting on my co-host for the next topic, man, I do want to say this.
We gonna we gonna we gonna we gonna keep it somewhat dark now. We gonna
Who
rest in
shiesty
peace.
mask time? No, I'm just playing.
Rest no seriously. Rest in peace, Bob Lee. For real. Rest in peace, Bob Lee.
R.I.P.
Yeah, the cash app finder was pleading for help after he got stabbed.
Damn, he got stabbed in San Francisco, man.
What? Who did he not cash app?
Nah, he cashed out the motherfucker. They wanted a PayPal. That's what it was. He was like, "Nigga, you gonna send me your PayPal, motherfucker?" Stabbed his ass. What's
Man,
up, Erie? Keep doing my thing.
he should have blessed people with random cash apps of 1,000. He would have stayed alive.
That's crazy, bro. That's a dark joke if I ever heard one. But no, we are putting up the clips. The only thing is, my food stamps just hit, bro. So I've been spending money on my groceries this whole time when I didn't even know. My neighbor actually had my food stamp card for like 2 months. So the money I'm gonna save on groceries, I gotta get a new phone, and then I'm gonna screen record it, and it's just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, man. But that nigga said, "Who did he not cash up?" Hell nah. But that's what I thought. Like, bro, you got stabbed in the street like a dog, but you had to be a billionaire. Now I'm not even joking about that, but like, damn, if anything, and he was a young man too. He wasn't like I don't think he was in his 50s. He was probably
He
like
was like, he was
late
like,
30s.
yeah, he was like around my age,
Damn,
a little older maybe.
that nigga got stabbed like a motherfucking convict. He got SpongeBob SquarePants. That's
Like,
fucked up, bro.
randomly, like how?
Nah,
Like,
it was somebody who knew. He knew the person. Yeah, it was
what
another
kind of
white
bad,
guy.
what kind of bad business is going on?
Bro, he was probably fucking. He probably. I'm sorry. He probably thought it was a prank, but he actually got. He said, "No, I actually did invent Cash App." No, you didn't, nigga. Stop lying. I hate you lying. All you niggas do is lie. My bitch just lied to me this morning. I told you, you gotta stop trying to prank these niggas. Thought that nigga was joking. He pulled out that machete.
Nah, but
The nigga said, my wife just lied to me this morning. Stop playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. I've been listening to all this goddamn Rico Reckless. They told me I was a vice lord. Come to find out, I Googled it. I'm not a vice lord now. Like, damn, nigga. You want to be a vice lord that bad? All you got to do is stab the nigga from Cash App. I stabbed him. Am I a vice lord? Nah, nigga, I didn't think he was going to do that shit. No, you're not a vice lord, nigga.
we got two
My,
more bodies to catch now.
we got too many vice lords. Nah, you can't be a vice lord now, man. Like, damn. Well, I'm gonna call Larry Hoover. Nigga, Larry Hoover can't make you a vice lord. Do you even know what a vice lord is? This nigga was tweaking. Hell no, man. I'm gonna open my own San Francisco chapter. No, you're not. Nigga, you about to open that ass when you go to jail. Toot that ass up, homeboy. You better stay in them dinner snacks and get right or get left,
Well, how you, how you, with all that money, how you just get stabbed like
bro. Where was the security, bro? Where was your S, bro? Where was the SAs, man?
that?
Supposed to
I
have
mean, hey,
security. SA is for
sure,
security.
you're supposed to have your own revival team at that
You
with
supposed
that
to
much
have on a
money.
bulletproof vest. Damn, nigga. Oh, speaking of that, a lot of people don't know. You can get stabbed through a bulletproof vest. You have to have a bulletproof vest that's stab proof as well. So just to let you know. And if you can't afford that, there's something that we used to have back in the 90s called a phone book. If you get a whole bunch of those and duct tape them around you, then you're not gonna get stabbed. They used to do that in jail. I don't know if
Yeah,
they do that. They don't do it now because there's no such thing as a phone book.
right. What phone books
But
in prison now? What phone
you could probably, if you go to the library, you could probably find a couple phone books from like the 80s. But yeah, man, you be straight, man. See, that's I'm trying to put everybody on all the game. I don't want you to just live life. I want you to maintain your life. Cause it's a strange, real world out here, man. This nigga had all the bitches. This nigga had Teslas, and I know this fucking bird didn't just shit right before my feet. I gotta get this dove out this fucking tree, bro. I'm sitting under a lemon tree. Ah! I
Hit him
said
with the
L.A.
BB.
My
Get
bad.
the
That's
little
the
BB
L.A. dove, but that motherfucker was not scared.
gun.
I don't got a BB gun.
I miss having BB guns.
I shot the fuck out of squirrel one time, bro. And it was I don't want to tell that story. It was sad. Let's just say that it was sad. It was very sad. That nigga Chip was there too. He shot the anyway, yeah. But just it was a long time ago. I was like 11, which I don't know. Yeah, yeah.
Right, young, got young. That's what young kids do with the BBs, of course.
And this white bitch called the police and she, oh my god. And I was like, it's a squirrel. That's what we supposed to do.
Like, man, you
But
think
no.
like I remember some lady called the police when I lived in Park Forest with the BB gun. I ain't no shooting out with the BB. Like, wow.
Oh, who did it? Dieter? Damn it, Dieter! That's an inside
Man,
joke, obviously, guys.
yeah. The craziest thing is random ass white lady.
That's always what it is. It's
I'm
like in
like,
that Jeezy song. It's 3 in the morning. Take your old ass to sleep. The third time you done called the police this
police
week.
this week. Man, I love that song.
Jeezy like to drink. Bro, I played
Drinking
that
like the
song.
smoke. She's like the next Armor Hammer with his
You know what my
coat.
bitch said? She was like, when did the song come out? I was like when I was in high, and you listened to this when you were in high school? Oh, I could see why you act like this. I was like, what the fuck that supposed to mean, nigga? I don't smoke crack? I don't like to mix Armor Hammer with my coke.
He's talking about selling it, bitch. He's
I
talking
don't
about
even know what that
selling.
means.
Talking about selling it. He ain't talking about doing it.
What that nigga said, no, I think they told me in school you should say no to dumb nigga. I'm not talking about doing it, I'm talking about selling it. And I ain't selling it to nobody who don't want it. Well, that makes sense. That nigga's stupid. But
Like Young Jock said, kids don't do drugs. Bring them to me so I can get rid of them at the coffee shop.
oh no. Man, RIP to real Atlanta, man. I miss Atlanta. I was just like everybody keeps saying, oh, this isn't the Atlanta from 10 years ago. Yeah, nigga, because y'all keep making it comfortable for people that's never been to Atlanta to move there. That's on y'all. That's not, I didn't do, nobody did anything. It's just, look, when I was growing up, bro, I only had one, maybe two, no, can't lie, bro. I only had one friend that was born and raised in Atlanta. Everybody else was from Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Brooklyn, Kentucky, Florida, LA. Only Low was from Atlanta. And not coincidentally enough, that's the only nigga that's still there that hasn't been locked up and that's not dead. Cause that's his city. You know what I'm saying? The people that I know that I grew up with, the only people that's successful and still alive and that have not been in and out of jail were the people that were born and raised in Atlanta. Not saying that you shouldn't. It's a beautiful city, and when I get everything together, I'm moving back. Cause I mean, all power to LA. I'm sure it's a much more wonderful town than I know. But I'm supposed to be in Atlanta. Let's just say that. But LA is beautiful. The bitches, oh my god, bro. Even even in South Central, these bitches are not playing. These bitches make me motivated, nigga, to get some money. To get some money, to take care of my hygiene better than I already did, to just be beautiful, just to, I mean, yes, I have a woman, and that's the most beautiful woman I ever put my penis inside of more than once. But god damn, Yeah, these bitches aren't playing, man. These grandmas, I'm about to get somebody a brand new fucking uncle out this bitch. As somebody that's about to get a new uncle or auntie, because these grandmas are even shitting on a lot of you bitches out here. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
You got that beautiful, you got that beautiful vitamin D from that sunshine, though. That's why.
Man, there's a lot of beautiful grandmothers out here. There's a lot of bitches. Hey, and these grandmas, these grandmas got good credit. So
And that money.
been working on the post office for about 35 something years. I don't know, grandma. 37.
Shit,
I mean, 67 is the new 32, baby. Fuck you talking about? You better drink that promethazine and go to sleep. Nigga said I gotta take my nerve pill. I gotta take my nerve pills before I take my blood pressure pills. Baby, take all the pills you want. Take all of them. Take
it's your
all of them.
world, days.
It's your
Hey,
world, baby. You've been living. You've been
when your mom
living.
go to sleep, we can head up to the bedroom. When your mom go to sleep.
You've been living here for 37 years, 37 something. I love when you say the 37 something. Playing that good ass Al Green, baby. Hell yeah.
So you was there when the first came out, huh?
You went to the concert? This bitch still got Stevie Wonder tickets in her good purse.
Oh my god. uh,
Damn, this nigga Chip called me. I'm frozen. Hey, that nigga said, nigga, I heard you was on there talking about my grandma, nigga. How you know about the good purse?
How you know about the Stevie
She
Wonder
let you
ticket?
go in the good purse?
I have to go out there. I have to go in a good person get 20 out. I have to go in there and get 20.
Hand me it's behind the glasses, baby. When you get these glasses? Bitch got some new glasses. She went in my wallet and put them in her purse. That's why I write on all my money. You know them grandmas be stealing this shit.
Who you telling? Who you telling? Shoot. I left one of my aunts at my house one day. Ooh, it was shit right up nice.
This bitch stole season. I didn't mean to call it RIP to her because I know which one you're talking about. She stole seasoning, a picture frame, and 3 paper clips. Oh, what the fuck you need paper clips so bad? What the
I'm
fuck?
like, I'm like, who's? I'm like,
You
I
stole
was
a
so
picture
bad.
frame? You stole an empty picture frame? It wasn't
Shit,
even
no,
empty. You don't even know these people. Why are you stealing pictures?
right? Like you started pictures. Matter of fact, it's crazy because you stole a picture that belonged to my girlfriend. Even belonged to me.
Exactly, bro.
It belonged to my girlfriend. It's a picture of my girlfriend, her and her family. It's literally a picture of my girlfriend and her family. Her mom, dad, the sister, the dog. It's that little
You
picture.
trying to sell the house? You just want to have pictures of white people for no
Right,
reason?
right. I got like my girlfriend. Like I know I had some pictures there. I know I left one. I'm like, you left a picture.
That shit
I'm
is crazy, bro.
like you. Oh, that picture gone. She's like, what you mean that picture's gone? You threw it away. You didn't want nobody else to know that you had a girlfriend or something. Like like you threw the picture away. I'm like, nobody
Bro,
throw the picture away. My auntie stole it. My auntie stole the picture.
your auntie
She's like,
stole
why
it.
she
Now
steal the
you
picture
got
for?
me
I'm
over here looking crazy.
I'm like, I don't know who my
She like, nah, you over here trying to do some
I was
voodoo
like, I
on
don't
me
know
and some
where the
shit,
lady
nigga.
stole
Nah,
from.
your auntie didn't steal that
I'm
shit.
like, man. I say when I go back to the house, I don't take my grandma there and I don't steal the picture back. I saw the frame it was in. I didn't see no picture. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
Bro, and then tell me why I went to her house and I thought your mom was exaggerating. She really did steal all that seasoning from your
for no
house.
reason. For
I
no
was like, this
reason.
mother. She stole seasoning.
All
What?
she could have, all she could have did was ask down for. He would have. What seasoning you need? He would have got you. He would have got you fresh boxes of seasoning. He would have got you fresh boxes of seasoning.
Because I mean, normal people have more than one seasoning, unless it's for some reason black people never buy more than one black pepper. I don't know why. It's just something we
it's,
don't do. But
it's,
niggas have multiple oreganos, parsley. Niggas have that in abundance.
you
But
go
she
to the,
stole like cloves.
you go
Like
to the
niggas
store and
have
just buy
cloves.
it. You look,
Yeah, exactly. Because you think you don't have it because you don't use it that much.
right, like, do I get? I'm cooking this. I'm because you think because you really keep you because you really just be because just my experience and just how I live life or whatever. If I'm making something, I'm buying everything for it. Even if I do
Exactly.
maybe have it at home, I'm buying everything for it just in case I don't have to go back to the store. It's saving me a trip.
And then guess what? You're probably gonna make that shit again, so you're gonna get it.
So I know I already got it.
Yeah. Okay, look, I'm gonna do this because I'm kind of annoyed that my screen is frozen. I'm gonna come out, come back in. You can keep talking because that's how the
All right,
technology works. But I'm gonna text shit, let them know I'm live and shit, and then I'm gonna come back in.
all right, go ahead, do your thing. I'm about to I wait till you get back in and introduce the next time.
All right, it's not gonna take shit. All right.
All right, it's cool. Go ahead, do your thing. Yeah, man. So whatever you do in life, don't be a thief and don't steal unnecessary shit. Don't steal unnecessary bullshit, man. That's not how we do things. As a human being or whatever, just don't. There's no need to steal. Especially you got people that's willing to give it to you and give you something personally bad if you just ask. You know what I'm saying? You might ask me for $5, I might hit you with a 20. Like, yeah, since I know you need, you probably gonna need a little more.
Yeah,
You back, all right.
this nigga Ernie Mob over there rolling on the floor laughing, man. Fucking them good grandmas. That's gonna be the next session. Good grandma or bad grandma?
Shoot, that might be.
Yeah, everybody knows I got a fetish. Nah, I'm not gonna expose that. Maybe later. But what's the what's the next topic, man? Nah, bro. I do. It's this. I'm gonna send you the picture. As if you remind me, bro. It's this badass grandma. She is so. She's Brazilian too. You know how Brazilian women.
They
Hey, man,
wine too.
man. They aged, man. That bitch is not. I'm. These bitches, y'all are too unruly and outlandish and rambunctious with this behavior. Yes, I will leave you for a grandmother. Cause I could bust in her. All her kids are older. They will help me get student loans and all. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. It's a grandma. There's a grandmother
Shoot,
that needs a massage, and I like giving massages, and I like
she,
how coconut oil feels on my hands. Stop playing.
and not only that, she got kids and grandkids that will pay your bills too. Be like, hey, Sonny, pay my boyfriend's bills. He got to be a stay at home
He's
grandpa.
just using me, grandma. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I know you're using me. Shit, you used me for
Using your
35 years.
ass.
She,
So,
you know, she raised three of them kids. Don't stop. Yeah, exactly. And she got some granddaughters. I'll leave her for the granddaughter, and they don't give a fuck. But
mm.
anyways, I'm getting too dark. I'm going down a rabbit hole.
I'm about to stop you there. Then. Next topic. McDonald's has opened a fully automatic location with no human employees. Party at the McDonald's, y'all. Party at the McDonald's, y'all.
I think the most important part of that is a lot of people. Yes, yeah, I was joking, but now it's time to get serious. A lot of y'all have to actually get a trade because a lot of people always talk about all this conspiracy and the AI, artificial intelligence. Now, this is not the first. Well, okay, I'll say this. They actually invented this in I want to say Oregon, right? Where they had a they had a McDonald's, and it was only servers. It was not people who cooked it. And when they pulled up to the drive-through, the person at the drive-through was not physically at the store. The person at the drive-through was actually like in the East Coast, or they were somewhere else, or Vegas, something like that, because it was that much cheaper. Just like when you call AT&T, or just like when you call Cash App to to alleviate an issue you might have. The person that you're speaking on the phone with is a Filipino, or the person that you're speaking on the phone with is an authentic Mexican, or the person that you're speaking to is an Indian. It's no different. But the fact that they have replaced a lot of people with somebody or something, excuse me, that cannot get tired, that's not gonna complain, and that's not gonna beat up the fucking customers. Take heed to what's going on, bro, for sure. Like the fact that a lot of Amazon workers, what, 500,000 Amazon workers in America, they don't need they don't need these people. They could use just something so simple as a forklift, something so simple as robot workers. Because I've seen they do. If you ever worked in a Amazon fulfillment center, they have actual robots that work faster than you niggas that don't complain.
Sure, this like,
Sometimes, no, go ahead, man.
go ahead. I'll let you finish. And I just add in what I was gonna say after.
Oh, I mean, I was pretty much done. It's just they hire people because they just to save face. They don't hire a lot of these people because they need these people. They hire them because there's something called um, sustainability. And what sustainability is pretty much is your company giving back to the earth, and it doesn't produce toxins. It doesn't make um, waste. It doesn't hurt the environment. And one way that they like to make it seem like they actually have a high level of sustainability is by hiring human beings when they don't actually need to do that, bro. Amazon is
Sure.
$1 trillion corporation. They would be a $3 trillion corporation if they didn't have physical humans there. They don't need you. So take heed and watch what's happening.
Should just honestly, they need one. They need a they need an IT person just in case.
That's it.
That's like, hey, if the machine break down, you right there to fix it. Them IT on shift all, all through the week, man, for 40 hours.
And pretty soon they're gonna have a machine to fix the machine. So hey, you don't want to go to school. You want to drop out of high school and fuck around and smoke weed and pop perks and do Zans. Listen, hey, right now that shit's not gonna be good. I could do that. I'm a '90s baby. That's different. I could afford to do that. If you're in high school, if you're under the age of 21 right now, and you think you're gonna fuck around and have a regular job, and it's gonna be easy squeezy, fresh and peasy in fucking 10 years, you're sadly mistaken. And they're showing you that right now.
And it's like I'm saying, I'm glad I'm locked in my career that I am now to have money in the sustainability myself with employment because shoot, they could easily my company can easily afford to
No,
do
go
to
ahead, go
do
ahead.
to do anybody's job. They can easily get robots to do it. Thank God they thank God for quality purposes they would not because we work with food and accessories. We work with food and food accessories, so they would not.
And then,
They can
okay, I do
easily
want to
do
do you this, bro. Even if, let's say, if that was an option, you're high enough on the food chain and your level of employment, where if they were to let everybody go, they would at least put you in a position to not be in that position.
Exactly.
They
That's
would
what I'm saying.
actually give you the heads up or train you because you've actually chosen a field where you could build and there's room for growth.
Right.
As far as the regular workers, they're SOL. And if you don't know what that means shit out of luck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, because we got automatic forklifts. I swear to God, them forklift drivers, they're watching and paying attention. They
Hmm.
HI and them is not coming in early and coming in later just for no bullshit gimbal walk. They are literally looking at the production of the human forklift operators, and they trying to do away with them. Like, okay, we got these
Didn't
robots
I
doing the
tell you?
majority of the work.
Exactly.
We got If we could train these robots to scan this shit in and put it on a truck, your ass out of a job. Because they can do anything else. They can pick the pallets up from the thing. They can put them onto the palletizer machine, where those pallets get wrapped up, then sit to the side.
Okay, so think about it like this, guys. McDonald's and Burger King. This is just. It's sad that McDonald's is a shitty ass company, but so I'm gonna use them as the lowest pedestal. McDonald's is not sweating you to come to work every day and do your job because there's always a motherfucker who wants to do the minimum at McDonald's. So if you actually have a skill that can be replaced by a robot, why would you think, especially there being billions of people in the world, why would you think that you could actually skate through life and be nothing? If they could
Exactly.
replace you with if you're using a machine, damn near, they could already replace you at some point. When you have a skill like my cousin has already said, he is a leader. He has the ability to actually put people in position to do things. Like a lot of I'm pretty sure we already had this conversation. Um, yes, workers do a lot of work, right? That's important. That's essential.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's work to be able to get people to work. Everybody can't do that. You can't
No.
program a machine to get other people to do what needs to be done. That's a
Right.
whole different skill level. You actually have to have experience and a certain type of personality
Yeah,
to
people
do
skill.
that.
Definitely
Uh,
people skill.
exactly. And if anything should happen, if we already trust this man to lead people, why couldn't we trust this man to lead the whole company and different types of mechanisms? All he has to do is press a couple buttons. So what I am saying is let's just not minimalize out here. And if you want to do that, if you feel like you don't have a plan, then you need to actually plan. Because
Workshops. There's plenty of workshops. You can grab a scale and do.
exactly. It's a lot of you could go online and learn damn near anything.
If
Okay. And a lot of these jobs they don't even require experience. They just want you to sound like
shoot. And not only that, this is what you need, especially for the black man out there. And
hmm
if you really want real good money out here, it's kind of it's not even a diamond perfection. Perfection actually is going up. Carpentry, carpenter work in construction of
carpentry.
homes.
Oh yeah,
You always gonna have a job. You always gonna make 50,000 plus.
110% carpentry. Owning land because a lot of people don't understand. There's really like only I don't want to say only 10 things really control the American economy. I'm gonna name a couple of them. One of them is healthcare, healthcare, education, the judicial system, and real estate. But real estate being one of the top five things that controls the U.S. economy, where do you think that comes from? A lot of people think real estate is in buying and selling homes. It's actually not. It's actually in the materials and the workers being paid. So if you
Mm,
get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna give you too much game. If you want to leave a comment or you want to contact me on a personal level, I'll give you the full interpretation of that information. But just to put a little bit of pepper on the steak, the materials, the expenses of the materials, and the wages that workers are being compensated has a lot to do with the U.S. economy. So my cousin just gave you a lot of good game. And like I just said, I kept the grass green with you. But if you want a little bit more information on that and a little bit motivation on why you should go into that and a little bit more, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you get on my Instagram and slide in my DM, and I can give you that information. But that's not appropriate for me to give everybody that right now. But everybody's not going to use that information appropriately.
true.
But if you did want to know, the most important aspect of the U.S. economy is education, and the second one is the medical field. How much people go to the doctor and the hospital and get hurt and get injured, obviously, um, dictates the standard of our economy. If you did want to know, I didn't want to leave people on a cliffhanger with that. But
And not only that, you don't have to. You don't have to be a nurse or a CNA or anything. You can literally be the person that hand out the clipboard.
you could be a radiologist. They make great money. They make great money. It takes like what 2 years to be a radiologist, the person who does X-rays.
Something like that. And the person that do the blood work, the blood drawing, is a person
Oh,
specifically trained to do the phlebotomist or something like that.
phlebotomist. Yeah, yeah. They. I think they definitely start out at like 42,
Yeah,
42,000. So above, like a little bit above the poverty line, like, and it's nothing. Like they offer that at the average community college. So get that phlebotomy. It's easy shit that robots can't do. And
exactly.
want everybody to not only live, I want people to just survive but thrive, man.
That's what I'm
To be
saying.
honest, because nobody watching this podcast should be broke. So when we get back on the, when we get to the numbers that we get in about 6 months, nobody should be broke watching this motherfucker, bro. That's on the
Everybody
depth.
should have money. Everybody should be
Exactly. We
at
we
least
drop
sustainable.
game every we drop gems every pod. We laugh, we joke, we have fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why we do it to educate. That's why I like doing it.
For sure. For sure, man.
I I know we cut that, made it longer than was needed, but literally, you gotta
It's
have a
only been
skill.
about an hour, and it's
That,
been an hour. We spoke on what, 3 topics. We could fit two more in, and just the two or three that you want to talk about. It's not a problem.
man, we can talk about the rest of it too, but the honorable others ones is really short now. We got the heavy ones out the way. We got the
All
heavyweight
right,
fighters
good.
out the way.
Okay. See, I told you, nigga, that's your calling. That's your skill. My shit was always fucking dragging on and putting the
All
weird ones
right,
in the middle for no reason, starting off. All right, let's get
we
it, man. Let's knock
all
them out.
right. This short one, the Georgia Shore, Ronnie and Sammy. They doing they're gonna be back on TV together, back and living in the same house together again. Yay!
Oh my god, I low key want to watch
Yay!
that shit. I thought about it, bro, because I watched Bad Girls Club season 9, which is the best season, the most watched season this morning, bro. I fell asleep. I fucked my bitch to that last night, and I woke up and it was the reunion. I didn't even realize that was a long ass. Whatever the fuck may be. To just give people a little backstory, man. Jersey Shore was like one of the biggest shows on MTV history. And Ronnie and Sammy, they were constantly fighting and doing all this goofy ass shit and cheating and doing pretty much
she
everything in my
she
opinion.
she known each other and getting back together. It's like you had another pussy in your mouth. She had another dick in your mouth, and y'all was back to kissing.
You ate her pussy, but we weren't together though. What about when you sucked this dick? But you said we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh my god. Like the nigga would beat her ass, walk out the room, and then she would follow this nigga. But you fucked me. You couldn't even make me a motherfucking protein shake, bitch. I was like, who is this nigga?
Sit
You
you up.
talking to me? This nigga would be crying and shit. I used to be a server in the Bronx, and I had to go to work, and all these rich people made fun of me because they knew I was poor because I just kept calling them yo. I was like, who, bro? Who is this big, incredible Hulk, incredible crying ass nigga, man? This nigga is in, nigga. You look like the Incredible Hulk, and you are crying incredibly too much. The fuck is wrong with this nigga?
My dude on the show was Pauly D though. He was the man. Pauly D had the ladies. He had a little
He was in
swagger
the
on the show.
cut.
Huh?
He was in the cut.
Yeah.
He was in
Pauly
the
D
cut. He fumbled the bag though, cause he didn't want to fuck Dina, cause he doesn't like dick bitches. I was like, what? You
he
don't
did
like
what?
dick bitches? He didn't want to fuck that one bitch, cause he said he didn't like thick girls. He likes fit, like athletic women, built females.
He like the little skinny petite bitches.
Hmm.
Uh, That's your thing. That's your thing. I don't fuck with him. You gotta have a little shape to
He
you.
probably just didn't like her face though. She was kind of she her her face her
I,
face.
dude. If I got a body, I'm not thinking about no face. Let me
Exactly, bitch. Turn the lights off, motherfucker. Turn
I'm
off
feeling a
what
little
that
bit
nigga
cheap.
said. Turn off the lights. I'm looking for. I'm not giving a fuck. I want to hear that shit clap, nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm trying to, nigga. Do you
That's all
look at
I'm
this?
doing.
Do you look at the chicken when you kill it? No, just chop
That's
the
all I'm
head
doing.
off. Shit.
Oh man, I need some. I need something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, fuck it, bro. I never
Dude,
been there. I always liked something thick, man.
shit,
That nigga
I
said
can't.
I don't like that body type, nigga. You know what my body type is? Pussy. That's my body type. God damn it. I'm going in it, coming up out it.
Man, that's it. This kind of a sad one and not a sad one at the same time. The 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 little YouTuber that got captured in Afghanistan. I didn't even get his name.
No, I
I
didn't
didn't even
even
get
look
his.
at that shit, bro. That's just common
I,
sense. That
I'm sorry.
what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Like this man go to all these dangerous ass places with no security. What is wrong
Oh,
with
wait,
you?
wait. Run the backstory. Run the backstory. Let them know what happened exactly.
All right. Anyway, he this is YouTuber. He goes to places like China, Russia. He goes into these back alley places and the most dangerous places in these countries.
And that's his
Yep.
niche,
Yeah.
nigga.
And he talked to people, interviewed people about these places, about these gang lords, drug lords, and all this. And he went to Afghanistan trying to talk about the Taliban.
Nigga. Now,
Everybody's part of the Taliban.
let me ask you. Do you think he like emailed them or sent them a letter and let them know he was coming? Like, how did he
No,
even set that up? He sent them. He got on Zoom with the Taliban. Look, actually, I
no,
don't
no,
even
no.
want.
I,
This nigga stupid.
I swear, I thought you did
This nigga
research on.
sent the Taliban
I,
an email.
I thought you did the research on this, but I
Nah,
didn't.
man.
I ain't do no research either. I just saw the topic. I'm like, man, I'm about to bring it up. I just, but yeah, but he actually it's crazy though because when I did read it, I read like I just read through a couple articles. One article said he was messaging somebody from
Oh
damn
my
from
god.
ISIS. He was messaging somebody from ISIS, getting getting information from to the Taliban. And if y'all don't know, they two separate
Ah,
things.
this nigga.
They
Yes,
two
they're
separate.
very two separate things. Yes.
It's like it's like Bloods and
Oh my.
Crips. It's like Bloods and Crips. So if you talking to a Blood about some Crip shit, he go might give you the wrong information because that's not his thing.
Stupid motherfucker.
So he went out
Look,
there.
I don't want anybody to think I'm heartless, even though I'm heartless. But I don't want anything to happen to this young man.
No,
But
I
I just
don't.
want you guys to know that don't do that. You know, don't do that. Don't do okay. You know how Cardi B has a song that I enjoy very much with her husband called Offset. It's called Clouds. And the hook is they do anything for clout. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, you might say, well, black guys go to the most dangerous because that is our realm of reality. Somebody that was born and raised in South Central can go to the South Side of Chicago because they have a good understanding of what to look for, what not to look for, body language. They might even know somebody. They might even have family that's in that area. But for for someone to go to Afghanistan, like you said, you were in the army and you didn't even want to
No,
go to Afghanistan with the world's best security in the world that's ever been invented ever.
you,
Okay,
you know what? When I went to
the
Afghanistan,
Marines called the army to help them, so you didn't even want to go there. Why would this mother? Why would this guy think it was safe for him to go there when it's not even safe for the world's most deadly army to go there? Does that make any sense? So
like,
don't do
hold
it.
on.
What the fuck?
I'm carrying 2 weapons a day. I don't want to be here. I gotta carry 2 weapons just to go get something to eat. Just to come on now.
This
I
man trained for a long time to do what this nigga did in 2 seconds, and he still didn't feel comfortable doing that. So don't do it. They have to. You understand? They have to pay people hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, to go where he went, and he did it for free for some footage. What the fuck?
what's wrong with you? I'm like,
Was
he
he
went
even
well.
in the military? That's like that meme. Do you even lift? Was this nigga?
Like,
Was
man,
this nigga
like
even in
hold
the
on,
military?
should this for hold on for certain people. They got to do a push-up card. You got to have validation
Exactly.
from 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 like literally trained soldiers and everything before you can instantly get on that list to go to Afghanistan. They should do that for people that's trying to go to places.
This nigga got his passport 3 days ago. Woke up and ate a turkey sandwich with light mayo and a half a tomato, and thought he was gonna come back home from Afghanistan, dealing with the Taliban. Don't. Hey guys, it's Aaron Moses. I'm not a genius. I dropped out of high school. I've been to college 4 times. I got kicked out of school for selling weed, and I'm here to tell you: don't go to Afghanistan to interview the Taliban. Okay, that's what you don't do. That's what you don't do. You have to have an idiot to tell you not to do some idiotic shit. Don't do
Doing
that.
like all the pay. Literally, it's a list of paid contractors for security. Um, Team Crowbridge one of them. I applied for them. They cool. They cool to work for. They actually got trained in
Excuse me.
military staff. Everybody got to still be in shape, and you know they got to bench a certain weight too. So that's cool. That's cool to know. You got to have some muscle when you getting hired help for them.
Yes.
Dude. And they got a certain. It's crazy. They got a certain height requirement that I didn't meet. You got to be at least 6'2". You got to be 6'2". Yeah, it's in a thing to be to be They be on Team Cobra, because like I said, they do security and everything. You know
I didn't even know
they
that was a
civilian
real thing. I
contractors.
heard of that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's you gotta be 6'2". You gotta at least be 215 pounds. It's almost
You
like
gotta
being
send them a
it's like
headshot. What the fuck is this porn? God damn. Yeah, you could work for me. You gotta send me a picture of your dick
dude.
first. Like what? Adam
you,
22? Is this you?
you gotta
I thought I
you
was
gotta
signing
be
up
able
for the
to
army, not no jumper.
you gotta bench press at least 250 pounds.
Damn. Yeah.
and it's not it have to be at least 10 to 15 reps at a time at time. So you got to at least do it 3 times. You got to at least do it 3 times.
And this is the
Yeah.
branch of the Marines, you said?
No, civilian contractors. This.
Oh, the paid contractor, the security, the Cobra.
Yeah.
Okay, god damn.
Hold on, but the thing is, each person they hire you got to think they you got to think their personnel is to protect you to go to places like Afghanistan, go to places like Russia. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be at your physically best.
I
You
want to
get
go to Russia, low key. I really don't want to leave America because, like, my girl
what
wants
is
me to go to Mexico, and I was like,
you can blend
man.
in. Just don't talk. You can blend in. Just better
Yeah,
look.
word. I was like, I mean, if I wear the right thing and I'm not cutting my dreads, but nah, I'm cool, man.
That's
Yeah.
what
What you want to
in
go
your
to?
head.
You want to
You
go
be
to Cancun? You want to go to Acapulco? No, I want to go to the bill. I'm not going to no motherfucking rancho with you, nigga. What the fuck? I'm not going. Nah, I want to go where the white people go. I don't want to go. No, no. I don't want to go to Mexico no more. You never heard that song? Hell, three places I don't want to go. I want to go to Mexico, and I don't want to go back to with my other baby mama. Fuck all of that. I'm cool. I don't want to go to court either. It's a lot of places, and Mexico is top three. I'm cool on all of that.
like I said, it's certain places you can't. You just can't by yourself.
I go to Canada. I kind of don't want to go to Canada because they don't have freedom of speech, so I can't do the pod in Canada.
You
Fuck
better
that.
do in the
You know,
hotel
in
room.
Canada, shout out to Canada. I love Canada, man. I got used to have females in Canada, but they make you call like transsexual men females. I don't. You're not ignorant to the point where if a if a if a person was born a man and they apparently look like a man, but they're like, nah, bro, my name's Jessica and my pronouns are she and her. And you're like, I'm not about to call you a nigga. You look more masculine than me, and you got a thicker mustache than me. You're not ignorant enough to just call it, be like, yeah, he, nigga, no, nigga, I told you to call me she, nigga. What you want to square up? What's up with you, nigga? You wouldn't call. I'm just now peeping. You got that California shirt. Man, I don't even want to wear a California shirt, and I stay in California. Shout out to California. But they like somebody could sue you, or you can go to jail for calling a
Hold
person
on.
that obviously was born with a penis a man if they want you to call you a girl. Which I don't agree. I agree that you should be able to do that. I think it's hateful. I think it's wrong, and I think you should respect people's pronouns if they ask you to do that or what have you. But you shouldn't be able to go to jail for something that comes out your mouth. Like in America, there are certain things you can't say, but not that, nigga. Like you can't speak your opinion. Like it's you can't say a biological fact like this is a man or not a man. This is a male, and I can't call him him. I have to call him she. That's wrong. That's a part of my civil rights. That's a part of my freedom of speech. I don't want to go too deep into it because I'm gonna offend some people that I don't want to offend. But I will leave it at that. It's wrong to call somebody her if they want to be called him, and vice versa. But it's also wrong to take somebody's freedom of speech away to call a motherfucker him if that's what you want to do. That's like calling some like you have to call somebody ugly. I mean, you have to call somebody pretty if you think they're ugly. If you know they're ugly, you got to call somebody skinny if you know they're fucking obese. Like physically, I could see you. Mathematically, we can determine that your body fat is over 40%. You're obese. You're unhealthy, and that's what you have going on in your life.
Oh
But at
shit,
the
y'all
end of the
popping right
day,
back up.
it's really. I mean, I'm obviously a supporter of freedom of speech. All the shit I talk. And if anybody thinks I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Dislike the video, share it to somebody, and tell them that I'm wrong. And I hope that either you get your feelings hurt or I hurt their feelings when I reply back. Just let me have my turn, as RIP Simple would say. You know, if you feel like I'm wrong, feel what you feel, say what you say. But when I say what I say back, hey, don't get mad at me, my nigga. All right, let's get it.
Man, shout out to IG though. Shout out to Instagram.
Shout out to Instagram, man. I love my bitch, man. How's she been doing?
She's 40 million up, bro. She's 40 million up.
Word. Oh, so I'm about to move out the hood. That's all good.
For everybody that want to be certified and getting their blue checks just to pay for it, go ahead. Make IG made 40 million just because you
Every
want a blue check by
motherfucker,
your name.
bro. So the thing about that is the blue check. I don't know if everybody knows the science of the blue check. The science of the blue check is if you are a celebrity, right? You would be able to, it's not even about celebrityhood. It's about a certain amount of attention and people getting blogs and videos and a certain amount of collaborations to officialize the accounts that you have. So my favorite porn star is, let's just say, Luscious Lopez, which she's not, but she does her thing though. Shout out to Luscious Lopez. If she has a blue check and I have a blue check and a whole bunch of people DM Luscious Lopez all the time, my message is gonna come up before everybody else's because we both have a blue check. Now that you weird bitches paid that little $15 for a fucking blue check instead of paying your motherfucking child support, nigga. Now it's gonna be even harder for me to put my dick into Luscious Lopez. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I do want to. Whatever the case may be, it's just you just made it harder for a real nigga to be a real nigga because you want to pay to look like you're a real nigga. What is weird? That's the same thing. That's a BBL. You got a BBL on your Instagram account? Damn, niggas can't do shit.
No.
You
I'm,
put you
I'm,
you
I'm,
put some
I'm like,
D's on
man,
your Instagram account. You got lip injections on your Instagram account. You bitch ass nigga. You could have took your baby. You could have took your son to motherfucking Chuck E. Cheese. You don't even remember your girlfriend's birthday. You
but you
didn't
got to
even
blue
call your
check.
mom for a Mother's Day, but you got that motherfucking $15 blue check. You don't. You got $3 on your motherfucking bus card, but you pay for that motherfucking blue check. Broke ass nigga, broke minded ass nigga. Louis Farrakhan would be
The,
upset at you
the,
niggas
the crazy thing is, how you got 200 followers
with a
with
blue check.
a blue check, baby?
I've been
With a
trying to
blue
fuck
check got
Pinky ever since I was 12 years old, and now I can't slide in her DM because of you. Stupid motherfucker, bro.
Shoot. It's crazy. I don't even get on Instagram.
I don't either now. Fuck these niggas.
And it's crazy. I don't get on Instagram. I didn't even know what the blue check was. I denied a blue check. I denied a free blue check because I didn't know what it was.
You should have been had a blue, bro. You been in the news, nigga,
No,
since
it's like I said,
1993.
it's crazy because I denied it. Facebook,
You denied
Instagram,
it? Oh
denied it.
my god. When? When?
I
So
denied
you
it.
mean I could have fucked Sophia Vergara 5 years ago?
I denied it. And the crazy thing
I
is,
could
when I
have fucked
denied it,
Luscious Lips, Monet Divine. Damn.
I denied it. I denied it like a year and a half. I'm not too good on social media. I did not know. Now I got to work hard for a blue check right now.
I'm glad that we're doing this podcast long distance, bro. Oh my god. I would,
It
man.
was a year and a half ago, bro. My bad. My
I
bad.
knew you a year and a half ago. We cousins, bro. Why did you tell me?
I did not. I didn't know what it was. It says, "Do you want blue check? Yes or no?" I said no. I didn't know what it mean. I didn't know what it
You
mean.
you you Googled all of these articles, but you didn't Google a blue check? You
Nope.
didn't think that was something special?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking somebody might be able to look on my shit. I wasn't thinking. I
You
asked my
could have
girl
got
at the time.
money. You could have been a
At the time, my
millionaire.
girl was older, so she didn't know what a blue check was. She's like, that sound not too good." So I listened to her. That sound not too good.
What?
Really not what a blue check was.
Hey man, it's in the past, and it wouldn't have really, it would have meant something, but hey, energy flows, energy flows. So that knowledge and that information and all of that. I mean, okay, so knowing that, you can apply for it free,
Yeah,
and they'll give it to you.
yeah. I'm pretty sure if I ask for my blue check, if I ask for it, I can get it. I'm pretty sure it's that simple. I
And the shit's gonna die back down, because people are gonna try to, be normal, and they're gonna realize the blue check shit is damn. Okay, it is what it is. I'm trying to not think about it, but what's the next? What's the next topic, man?
Why is the Dalai Lama telling a kid to suck his tongue? What is up with that? What's up with the Dalai Lama?
Uh, well, okay.
What
So
is up with that?
I do want to explain. I've seen the video footage. It was creepy.
Look
It was
cringe.
cringeworthy, and who ex- somebody who was a Buddhist, which is I'm glad that I actually got this opinion, was saying that he's delirious and he's getting older and he doesn't know where he is and all kind of stuff. But he seems like a pretty lucid guy to me. And I think it's bigger than him just not knowing where he is, and if he doesn't know his left from right and up from down. The fact that nobody corrected him and nobody was appalled and nobody said anything about it is a bigger issue. Now,
Yeah.
a ghetto bird is flying over. They're looking for somebody. They've been looking for that same nigga for fucking 2 days. That nigga took the race. He got the fuck out of there, man. Shout out to him. Keep running. But at the end of the day, I don't. I don't have any condemnation for the people who actually follow him that aren't trying to defend him or anything like that. But all I can say is this. Like I said, I made a whole video about it.
Right.
When when you go into any spiritual path, you have to understand that it's not about the person, it's not about the flesh man that can actually lead you down the path, right? Because I've been a small involvement in a spiritual cult, you know, and when I felt like that spiritual cult was actually letting me down, uh, I'm gonna just finish my point and then I'm gonna come back. This bitch knows I'm fucking lying, but she just did that shit because she knows it's gonna fuck up the program. But I left my. I'm gonna just keep it quick and simple. I left that religion because I felt like the human people in that situation let me down. And I've heard a lot of people, Christians, Catholics, Muslims, they left their religion because the person that they were following misled them. But it's really up to you to lead yourself to the spirit. As it says in the Bible, put no faith, put no put no energy into the flesh. As Paul stated in the Bible. This flesh is dirty. And what he was saying is pretty much, I'm not perfect, and it's nothing good that's gonna come from this actual physical realm. I have to keep my eyes on the prize. I have to keep my hand on God so God can keep his hand on me. So it's not really about what the Dalai Lama did. You have to understand that if you're a Buddhist, be a Buddhist. This nigga might have robbed 1,000 banks and did whatever he did. If you're a Muslim, Malcolm X didn't stop being a Muslim just because he felt like his spiritual mentor did some fool shit. He got closer to Allah, if anything. So don't let that deter you from being, the best spiritual um, practitioner that you could be in whatever realm that you're in. Just make sure you keep your eyes on the prize. I can't really say it too much better. Was he on some weird shit? Yes, but just don't let that speak to what you have going on in your life, because your life is your life. Put no, like it says in the Bible. Again, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Catholic. None of that. But put no faith in man. Put no stock in the flesh, as it says. And
You know what?
that's on him. That's really on him.
I just thought about something. If it was a black celebrity, it would have got more. It would have got more issues than anything. You know, think about it.
Uh,
If Kanye would have, if Kanye would have said it,
if Kanye would have told a little boy to suck his tongue, is what you're saying?
yep.
Well, that's not the same. If it was let's Louis
I'm
Farrakhan, you can't compare Kanye West to the Dalai Lama. Let's use the Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan has done a lot for the community. He's in the faces of people.
Oh yeah,
I don't
he's
know
he's he's the, he's the head of the Muslim community. Yes, that's
if
the
Louis Farrakhan would have told a little boy to suck his tongue and then said, "Well, I just joke with people like that sometimes." Yes, he would have got his head chopped off, bro. But also, Louis Farrakhan is an American.
yeah, but is that the right way to tell kids to suck your tongue? I don't care
Nah,
what religious belief you are, 85, 88. I don't care. It's uncalled for a child.
yeah, somebody inviting a child to that's technically like a form of oral sex, to perform oral sex on somebody. That's not cool. If he was if he was black, um,
Hmm.
well, I could say this, because the Asian community is more separate, I think, than anything else. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna support what you say in this way, right? So the coronavirus, I just did the research, killed 0.001 of the world. Okay, 6 million people, 1 million of those people being American, and then most of those people being Black Americans. Correct? When Donald Trump called the coronavirus the Chinese virus, that was wrong, and people persecuted his ass for that shit. But when it comes to HIV, which niggas didn't invent HIV, they put HIV. I mean, okay, I have to change my words. HIV was introduced to Africa and the black community and the homosexual community and the drug using community, the drug addicted community at the highest rates. But the most people who have HIV is who? The black woman. Now people associate HIV with being black, being a homosexual, and with being a drug user. And people don't get mad at saying, well, black women have HIV, niggas have HIV, homosexuals have HIV. So if somebody were to say, okay, well, HIV is a black thing, people don't get mad over that. But when you call the coronavirus what the fuck it is, the Chinese goddamn virus, which is where it came from, it's a problem. And let me put a little bit more relish on the sandwich, bro. The highest rates of coronavirus is where? India? No, 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 no. India,
You know,
America, Brazil. Mexico, right? Those four countries have what in no, China is not even on the top 10, bro. Which I was trying to say that for last. But America, it makes sense because we have the third highest fucking population, right? Mexico has like I think the sixth highest population. India has the second. Russia is up there as the third, and then I mean the fourth, and then Brazil is like the sixth. Why the fuck does China have the lowest? It is not. Why is China not in the fucking top 10?
They came from there,
And it
and they
came
got a
from
high
there,
population.
nigga. You feel me? That's like saying black people made crack cocaine, but we have the lowest rate of crack cocaine addiction. It's a conspiracy, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a fucking mathematician with this shit. You
You
feel
know
me?
what? That is true though. We have access to it, but we don't do it.
I'm not saying that crack cocaine devastated the African American black Negro community the worst, and it didn't come from us. It
No,
came from it came from the it didn't come from us, bro.
the
It came from
CIA.
them. No,
It
it
came
came
from the
from
CIA.
China, bro. They made it in UCLA. Cut from, I don't have anything against Chinese people at all. Okay, I didn't know that China was selling their people willingly to the African slave, the transatlantic slave trade. I didn't motherfucking know that until I did the research. I didn't know that,
Hmm.
right? People say Black Americans, Africans sold their people to slavery. Nigga, they didn't know what the fuck it was gonna be because slavery wasn't like that back then.
No,
But at the end of the day, when the Chinese people saw, oh, okay, they're cutting off niggas' balls over there, they're raping these people, they're doing this, they're whipping the fuck out them, they're hanging them, they're pulling their bodies apart with horses. Okay, well, we could just sell them. We need a little bit of extra money. That's why it's a high population of Chinese people in South America and Mexico and America right now because they were actually slaves with us. I'm sorry, bro. I've been reading a lot and I have a
it's
lot
all
of
good.
passion, man. Got a lot of passion. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna come out and come back in so my camera come on freeze real quick.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing, bro. Yeah, slavery's not good. I never, I never was a slave. I'm sorry for all my ancestors that been a slave. Sorry, sorry they was ever, I'm
Yeah.
sorry for my own ancestors that was ever slaves. I'm glad I was. I'm glad they had to endure that so I can be here.
You're glad? Nigga, you
No,
wanted them niggas to be slaves?
no, I'm saying if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. That's all
I'm
I'm
fucking
saying.
with you, bro.
I
I
want them to be slaves.
I had that same conversation with I was like, be an excellence. Free? Nah,
I,
but slavery was not like it was more indentured servitude, bro. Slavery actually comes from white people because the word slave comes from white people. It wasn't called slavery, nigga. It was called indentured servitude. And the thing about it was, like, let's say if I was Nigerian and you were Ugandan and we went to war, they would be like, okay, I captured you and you killed all my people, a lot of my people, not all my people, obviously, because we won the war. So you have to work for me. You can go here, here, and here. You just can't leave Nigeria, but you got to show up to work every day. I will feed you. I'm not gonna beat you the fuck up. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna like. A lot of people don't understand what the fuck the transatlantic like slavery in America, what they did. Like
yes,
it was
because
a fit. It was a whole thing. It's like slavery it was more so like a job, but you can't go home. But you just can't go. I'm not saying it was cool or it was
it
fair,
was
but it
fucked up.
wasn't
It was fucked up.
motherfucking this.
It's
No, no, no. I'm talking about like pre-transatlantic, the transatlantic slave trade.
oh, okay.
Before that, like in the like, pre, pre, like before the 1400s, slavery started in the 1600s. I'm talking about, and don't take this the
You,
wrong way. I'm talking
you
about
talking
normal
about
slavery.
you talking about overall slavery?
Yes,
Overall,
before the pre-transatlantic Atlantic slave trade. The
You you
normal, like
you,
normal
you know what
historic,
you know what I noticed though.
like jail,
Yeah,
not
it's
slavery. But you could get okay. Just
like
before you say that,
seriously,
it was like the work release program. It
uh,
wasn't like motherfucking torture
exactly,
and
exactly.
genocide. What the fuck?
And you know what's sad about this? If you go back into history and you'll see how European slaves was treated, beaten, and whipped and everything. They did the
Right.
same thing to them that they came over to America and did to the blacks.
No, bro.
Because
They did the work. They did things I don't even like to think about. They used to
no, no, no,
castrate
no.
them.
Dude, watch Spartacus episode 2.
Oh, that they got that from what they used to do. But
Yeah,
if
they
you
told
think
you. That's
about
what I'm
it,
saying. That's what I'm saying. They had the same with the whips, the chains, and everything. It's just like how they treated
you said
they
Spartacus.
slaves.
That's a show, right? Spartacus is a show.
Yeah, it got historical events in it too, though. That's the thing. It's
Okay,
kind of it's spot on her story.
but I will say this, bro. Um, with all of that bad treatment, there's only so much you could do to somebody who looks like you. You feel me? Because at some point it's gonna be fucked up. You know, um, you have to have some kind of level of just psychoticism. That's not
That's
even a
that's
word, so
that's
don't use
that's why
that
I say
word if
American.
anybody's watching.
That's why people don't understand American slavery was a whole different level.
That's the worst travesty that has ever. I don't give a like. My girl is Mexican, and she disagrees when I say this. But that is the worst travesty that has ever happened in the history of man. A lot of people say, "Well, what about the Holocaust? 6 million Jews were killed. Okay, that's horrible. That's terrible." And I didn't want that to happen. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's funny. And I think that it's horrible. But 6 million Jews compared to the estimated 100 million black people that were killed from the transatlantic slave trade with the with the understanding that no African has real power in the continent of Africa currently is worse. Just for lack of better terms, it's worse. It can't compare. It was one dude named Leopold, King Leopold III. Actually, I'm not in the business of disrespecting the dead, but I'm not gonna call him king anything. His name was Leopold III. He killed a lot of Africans in a very short amount of time, and it was for the simple fact that he was trying to motivate people to work harder. So no, I don't agree. I don't agree that the Holocaust was worse than the transatlantic slave trade by any no by any stretch of the imagination. I have no agreement or any alignment that one being the genocide of the Jews in the Holocaust was worse than what happened to my people. No, that's not true. Mathematically, that's incorrect, and the fact that we have not been compensated is hey, it is what it is, but it's not what it's not. But I do want to say this. I want to leave everybody on a positive note. I don't like to talk about things like this because I don't want to create any divide and leave anybody with any negativity. I want everybody to know that I love you. And my co host, he's having some technical difficulties. And I'm sure that he feels the same positive energy that I feel for you. But at the end of the day, history needs to be, you know, everything that it needs to be. I came here to speak what God loves the most, which is the truth. So this was episode 38. It was a classic, another classic we banged out. Just look for more classics in a better way. Watch this shit every day. and make sure you love yourselves. Make sure this Sunday is the best. The best Sunday you can make it. With love, with perfect trust, with honor, with respect. Hug your loved ones. Hug your children if you have them, and make sure that you do your research. So that's all. That's it. I'm waiting on my co-host to plug himself back in. Hopefully, we can something more
Hey,
positive and
oh,
close
sorry
this
about
out
that.
properly. No, that's cool, man. Just have to clean. Just have to, make sure we didn't
Yeah.
have any misunderstandings with the people.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Sorry about
Appreciate
that.
the like. Nah, that's cool. So, what else do we have?
I just the last topic is that's Afro Man posting videos of the
Ah,
police. I want to say something more upbeat for the last segment. That's all.
okay. So, Afro Man does love talk. Afro Man is a legendary rapper who, um,
Coke 45,
he
two
made the
zigzags. Baby, that's all we need.
he made the first viral song in history off the internet. Uh, it was called "Because I Got High." Now, I want to give you the context so you can understand where I'm coming from. So what happened was the police raided Afro Man's home because he's a black man. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing, but I'm not playing. Because he's a black man and he makes music about selling dope, smoking weed, fucking bitches. But he also, very much so like Snoop Dogg, he had a gospel career and he makes mostly positive, feel good, happy music. Okay. He was in Canada on tour. He lives in Ohio. Major love to Ohio, man. Some of the best players, musicians, and some of the best everything has came out of Ohio.
Actresses, basketball
Actresses,
players,
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man, all the kind of stuff. So,
NFL Hall of Fame,
huh?
The football Hall of Fame too.
Oh, word, didn't know that. Okay,
Mm.
but at the end of the day, that is where
See the point?
and what some of the best comedians we got who Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Steve Harvey, and one of the biggest stars, Lori Harvey. Shout out to her. But we do have to understand that police actually allegedly broke in his house and were looking for dope and kidnapped women. Now there was an officer that I don't know his name, but his nickname is Officer Lemon Pound Cake. And he was named that because when they were breaking in Afro Man's house illegally, he was he wanted to put his dick all the way in that lemon pound cake, is what his eyes was saying. So what Afro Man did was he capitalized off that situation because he had cameras in his vicinity. So he
And they did
used
not
his
know.
image.
They didn't know that was on camera the whole time. That
Yeah,
shit was
yeah.
so funny.
They didn't know, and at the end, they actually cut his cameras off. Officer Lemon Pound Cake, the guy who masturbated to Afro Man's Lemon Pound Cake, he got put on merchandise, shirts, hats, hoodies, and Afro Man has been eating, pun intended, off of Officer Lemon Pound Cake's thirsty ass, pun intended, image on his camera footage. And now these fucking bitches, now I love Ohio, but after me saying all of these statements, it's probably a good idea for me to not go too close to Ohio, but I digress. Now they're trying to sue Afro Man, and he doesn't feel anything about that. What do you think about the situation? Just to give people a little bit of context.
Because obviously, for the people that don't know, I do live here in the state of Ohio.
Okay.
So when shit goes on in Ohio, I love it. So I'm always into it and always about it. And I
Oh, nigga. The twisted iced tea?
I, That was in Elyria, Ohio. I'm
Mhm.
literally 30 minutes from there. 30 minutes from the dude with the can to the face. I'm 30 minutes from that man. And and yes, people in that Elyria way, they racist.
Really?
And that dude wasn't about it that day. He said, I'm tired of y'all racist motherfucking crackers, and I'll take all my anger out on every one of y'all in that head. But damn.
That was awesome. And they
Hey,
dropped the charges.
Twisted T man should get a paycheck from Twisted T because
I know
everybody
their
been drinking
stocks
them bitches
went up
since.
like a fucking 150% or some shit like that. I
I
even
mean,
bought that shit and that shit got like 500 views. Look it up. Look, it really, it for real did. I'm not playing. I did 2 videos on it.
let me go ahead and but
Nah,
see,
you don't have to literally do it. Maybe
no,
one
no,
day.
no. I'm trying to get back into this segment.
Oh,
I'm
all
gonna do
right,
that
all right.
later. I do that later. But yeah, I seen the footage with a where they breaking this man's literally gold albums, everything. You know the little cheap gold albums that you get when you win that award. They broke it. Look through the CDs, state throwing CDs everywhere. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, it's Afro Man's house. Let's fuck it up. Let's fuck it up. Doing all types of dumb shit. Now he got a lawsuit pending. Then now they trying to reverse that lawsuit with another one they own. Fuck out of here.
Putting like, nigga, I got a picture of you in my house violating my rights. How you gonna sue me? Cause you did some illegal shit.
And not only that, they was at the wrong house.
Nah, they
They
were at
had
the
it.
right house. They really thought this nigga kidnapped 2 white bitches and had pounds of weed in his house.
No, 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 no. They thought they had pounds of weed, but the description of the man wasn't fitting with Afro Man.
I wanna say like, what?
That's what I'm getting at. This is it's a lot going on in this situation. It's going on in this situation. They
So either way, this
they
shit's
lying
illegal.
they lying and trying to save face. They didn't know it was Afro Man's house. They lying to save face. That they you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a
So
small. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
it's
over.
it's it's, it's
And that
that
nigga still lives there. Fuck
he
all the
paid too much
cap.
for the house. He ain't moving. He ain't moving. And he know he got all that bread. By the fact, they had to send a clinic. They had to send a clinic crew to clean up that mess expeditiously, like Ti
Nigga.
said, expeditiously.
Hey, man, look. I want everybody to know this. I want people to know 2 things. I know I'm long winded. That's why we gotta get a third co-host on here. But if you want to tell you what I'm gonna do in this situation to Michigan, if I'm in that situation, moving to Michigan. I don't give a fuck about the taxes. I don't know how long Afro Man's money is. But weed is legal. It's very legal in Michigan. Michigan was the first state in the whole Midwest to make weed recreational legally. Okay, before Illinois. Number two, if you want to be a police officer and you want to make a now listen now, I'm talking to all the snitches. I know a lot of snitches that watch this podcast that grew up with me. If you want to actually be a police officer, go to a town that has a casino. Why? Because they pay you double time and overtime if you actually patrol areas that have a casino. And then you could actually get paid more on the clock if you work part time at a casino. And they rotate the shifts. Okay. So Joliet police officers. Joliet is the only city in the state of Illinois that has 2 casinos in their town. The average Joliet police officer, you do the research. I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but they make bank. Why? Because there's two casinos and 50% of them are patrolling the areas of the casino. Okay. Also, there's the downtown banks. If you patrol a bank area, a casino area, and I believe it's a hospital, something like that, you make a lot of money. So if you live somewhere like Chicago, where there's no casinos because that's illegal, you might want to just move to Joliet and get your money up, or patrol Joliet. Okay, so
Oh,
you don't have to actually shoot people and make money. You could just be a regular person, get your money, and go home.
it's plenty. It's
And
plenty. It's plenty of casinos in Indiana too. If you close to that area too.
exactly, and LA. Okay, the last thing I want to say is, sadly enough, oddly enough, police officers have the best medical insurance in the fucking country, better than military, which is weird. Okay, defund the police, but we do have to do something called understand what you're doing before you get into it. Okay, do the research. It's a lot of people that are police officers that don't know that, and they only get into it because a job. A lot of motherfuckers always say, "Oh, you want to be a police because you got bullied." Some people just need a job and they don't know what to do with their lives. I'm not excusing bullshit police officers and dumbass behavior, but
Speaking of police with
yeah,
money, those police did take some money from Afro Man.
they
Twenty
took.
five hundred. 2500.
That's not no money. That's not money.
Hold
Twenty
on, hold
five
on.
hundred dollars.
They took his little pocket chain.
That's
They took the
foolishness.
little pocket chain.
Exactly.
They took his pocket chain.
That's foolishness, bro. They could have got fired. And who
They
wants to
should
hire
get
a
fired
fucking thieving ass police officer? Who wants
on
to hire a
camera.
thieving ass police officer?
On camera. y'all, y'all on camera stealing. Y'all on camera fucking cake. Like goddamn police. Y'all making y'all look yourselves look bad. This is why
Huh?
police. This is why police don't get respect in the black community. Shit like this. Y'all go viral when y'all do shit to an
Stupid.
upstanding citizen of the black race. Of the black
Like what?
race.
It's at this point. It's like what can I do to be safe? What if he was home? What if
If he
Afro
was something,
Man
they would have
was
killed him.
home?
they
What if
would have
Afro
killed him
Man
when
was
he was at
home
home.
cleaning a gun, sitting on his couch? Yes, you're absolutely correct, bro. He would have got his ass smoked if he was sitting on the couch cleaning his gun with that type of warrant. What the fuck?
And
That's not right.
they would have went viral with shooting Afro Man.
They would have went, yeah, nigga. They would have
They're
went.
like, this
That
motherfucker
booty
was
hole, them booty
this,
holes would have went viral in prison. Shit, that's
but
fuck. That's messed up. But I will say this, man. I love everybody who's watching this podcast and who will watch this podcast. But I have to say something that's more unfortunate than this situation. Uh, I just got the notification that my phone is on 10%, so I have to go. I do.
that's
I
good.
do. We have to end this because I'm an irresponsible adult, and my battery is just not in agreement with being alive. So we are gonna change the direction of this pod. It's an empire, man. It's the 300, man. I'm not a BD, but I'm feeling like 300. Though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the BDs. I love the BD. I have infinite amount of love for the BDs. I just got to keep it 300. You know what
I
I'm
used to
saying?
be
I wish my
BD.
phone was on 300. Huh?
I said I used to be BD. Shit. A lot
Yes.
of people don't know that.
We all used to be PDs in a past life. And I wish if, just like Bone Thugs and Harmony said, if I could teach the world to be a BD of Harmony, then I would teach the world to be a BD just like me.
Stupid. Stupid, man.
Hey, that could be the remix. Hi, baby.
Stupid, bro. Stupid.
Another classic, man. It's Aaron motherfucking Moses. Cadillac Daddy Trey D. Like it or not, episode 38, man. 38 slug, 38 snub. RP Kevin Samuels, RP Simple the P, RP Grandma, Grandma, RP Takeoff. Let's get this money, let's get this cash. Let's start this year and this month and this week off with a bang. Cause we the bang. Yeah. Oh damn. I thought I was gonna stand up.
Mm.
God said, nope, sit your ass down.
I'm out.